Hi Aries, how are you? I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. There's some kids screaming outside, so just like if you hear traffic, there's not much I can do. Someone has commented once, Erica, if she sees this, Erica has commented that the traffic isn't big noise, but if you can hear it, Aries, there's not much I can do about it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Aries in your chart, like I do, you may find that the reading resonates. If it doesn't resonate, Aries, that's all right. Just check out the other signs in your chart. I hope you're happy, healthy, and well, having a good Aquarius season. Your season's coming around the corner. I tried to start this yesterday and have really had Aries on the mind to do a reading. Oop, we're going to stop here because those fell and I'm already seeing the first couple cards. I recognize them. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but someone, the first thing I thought of, someone here is an individual who's usually active. This definitely, what I'm about to say is about to chew my own ass up, so I'm with you, Aries. Someone here is usually active or used to be active, down to you're not going for walks and you need to go for a walk. Someone needs to be more active. You could have even been thinking about joining a gym or getting back into weightlifting, or because this is all about move your body, exercise, swim, stretch, lift weights, dance, walk. Maybe someone was into yoga. Maybe someone used to play basketball in a league as exercise, but it's someone who I think needs to consider doing that or just getting back into it. But what I was saying, and I'll stop talking, but I'll say this quickly. I tried to start this reading yesterday and I just had this feeling of it wasn't the right reading. I was a little brain dead from my work day, so I just stopped. So Aries, you're my first reading in a few days now, and I am souped, ready to go right now. I've been thinking about you. I'm not going to have a pre-message. I'm not going to use the pre-message that I had yesterday because we're going to let lying dogs... Ooh, I'm going to write that down now. Let lying dogs lie. I'm going to leave it alone. And, alright, Aries. I appreciate your gifts and donations at my Cashapp and Venmo. In the description box. Told us love is a hustle for me, so your small donations, gifts, they go a long way, and I really appreciate you, Aries, and your support. Please check out the other signs in your chart and get a friend to come subscribe. All right, here we go. Move your body, exercise, walk, dance, swim, stretch, lift weights. Earth sign, black sheep. You keep me hanging on. That card comes out in so many readings. It's so interesting to me. You ruined it. Someone literally needs to be more active because I started to see a hamster wheel. Like your mind is spinning or your thoughts are always spinning, and it may affect or trickle into other parts of your life. Maybe you don't even realize it, but when you are more active, when you are more moving your body, Aries, however this resonates with you, may have a walk club. I started to think that, like, or like friends at the gym that you see at the gym. I don't know. Miranda Hobbs energy. I think this came out in a recent Gemini Cancer cusp reading, the one that was, wow, it was really interesting because I think I'm wearing this top in that reading. Or no, I watched the reading the other day. That's why I remembered this. I watched it like yesterday. So maybe you're dealing with the Gemini Cancer cusp, or someone you know, or something happened between June 17th and the 23rd, because for me to be watching this older reading, it's Gemini Cancer cusp called Bossed Up and Driven. It's a few weeks ago. It's not my most recent one. There might be a message in there for you. That's the point I'm getting at. Fake is at the bottom of the deck, followed by cheating, followed by being taken advantage of, followed by red flags. Love will come to you. There's someone here, Aries, who it's like almost like the advice I'm hearing. Advice is like something you could do to help yourself. Maybe this isn't even just exercise. Maybe this is just movement in general. Doing stuff around the house, getting out more, doing more things, like moving more. Someone should take the time to make a really sick playlist. There's something here about an Aries who is really inspired by, motivated by good music, a good playlist. There's nothing like good music, like lighting a fire under this Aries' ass. So someone needs to take the time and like, it may seem like a silly thing to do, but I'm definitely getting that. Someone, Aries, could be around you who could have like hyperactivity. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of movement in someone. It's a lot of energy. Someone could be a Sex and the City fan. Watch that often. I just am getting like, I'm thinking of episodes where you'd see Miranda at the gym. The more I think about it, I think she's the only one that really actually went to an actual gym. The others kind of went to yoga or Pilates classes or like movement classes, but Miranda went to a gym. Maybe someone had a gym crush or met somebody at the gym, or maybe this is like, oh, if you aren't in the gym, maybe you need to get in the gym and you'll meet someone. I get this feeling of being isolated and or different. Maybe what you do is different than what other people do at your job. The way you go about it, but you still have the same outcome. Or just maybe in general, like you do something that's, you have a different type of department, but you fall under everybody. You could have a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that you're connected with. I also get something here of someone being like a tease. Maybe something like, I'm getting like almost wanting someone to have a crush on you, or like you're doing something Or maybe you're teasing someone, but I got a feeling here of someone being a tease. I keep seeing someone at like, this is exactly what this is. This could be you, Aries. This could be something that's happening to you somehow, however this relates. But it's like you or someone you know is like purposely being a lustful tease. Either it's being it's like inadvertently sexy. It's like if you're sending mixed signals, something about mixed signals maybe. Or you think something's going on with someone where that's happening, like mixed signals. I got like, there's something like being a tease, or and someone knows damn well what they're doing. Like if you are because of this move your body, I keep thinking about the gym or someone at a pool, a lap pool, who's wearing like a raunchy message on a shirt, or like their outfit is very revealing, exposing a lot of skin, and or skin tight so you can see everything. I get someone like, I keep thinking about like Miranda Hobbs in the gym, and like this, I feel like this would be an episode. She meets a guy who's like, I've been watching you from across the gym, and like I love your form and blah blah blah, or like it's this is so weird. This is so weird, but I'm gonna now, I'll like make it work related now. It's like having a flirtation, having a crush, having the sexual tension between someone, but the second you talk about it or acknowledge it or show any signs of actually like wanting to, it's very weird. It's like, as long as this is foggy and not defined, then it's okay. But the second someone wants to acknowledge it or shows more interest than they've been, it's like then it's ruined. Someone liked the tease or likes the tease and likes to tease. So when they get acknowledged or they get someone who's like showing interest, it's kind of like, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Same thing with the other way around. It could be someone who is doing the teasing, doing the flirting, instigating, insinuating, and then the second the person that they've been doing all this to shows some sort of interest, it's like it's ruined, it's over. Well, those just fell out in my hands, well, out of my hands in the weirdest way, but we're gonna go there. 10 of Wands reversed. 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. King of Pentacles. The Chariot. I just got the weirdest message, but I'm just gonna say this, male or female. I feel like someone like doesn't appreciate how good looking they are. it's like they've been reminded. I'm also getting a feeling of looking at old pictures of yourself, or just looking at yourself and realizing like, I was a good looking person when I had these issues, or I am a good looking person. Like, maybe someone here has battled with some like image issues, and like, I feel like it dawns on someone like, this is what I look like to people. This is what people see in me. Maybe it's from like being out, and I'm getting a feeling too now of like seeing other people and being like, even though we shouldn't compare ourselves, but someone like compares themselves and is like, I guess I'm doing all right for my like, wow, that's weird that I heard that sound right then. So let's just take it as this, I'm onto something. Someone being like, I'm doing okay for my age, my size, my income, my status. Like, I guess I was all right, or I am all right. I don't know, that came out of somewhere. I'm looking at these two people who have their eyes closed too, and I just feel like that kind of connects with what I was thinking. Like, not seeing some things, not seeing yourself, not seeing your worth completely. This King of Pentacles ties in with that earth sign. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus doesn't necessarily have to be. This is Cancer energy as well. Oh, I'm seeing Cancer again with the moon reversed right there. Capricorn is here, and Capricorn, which I've already said now at least 3 times with that earth sign and King of Pentacles. So 10 of Wands, Capricorn. I just heard like, and I'm thinking like someone having an obsession with what they didn't know, or wanting to know something. I'm getting like someone like furiously working to try to build something, or it's a load of work. There's a lot of work here. And it's either something work someone has done for themselves to uncover something or figure something out. It could be work that's given to you, Aries. I feel like I'm looking at someone throwing all that work on this crow, and it's like, it's going down. I got a feeling now of like going forward, not knowing how something's going, or like even not even knowing which direction something is going, but like I'm hearing you've hitched your tail to someone's wagon, and you're like going forward with this. This could be your partner. You're kind of in like this limbo of, you don't know which direction is best for your next moves in life. This could be work related. You just know you are on this train moving forward, but you don't know where the company or business is going, or what direction you'll have to go. I'm heavily getting something about like someone who's Greek or Grecian, Italian, something Mediterranean. All right, let's keep going. I keep looking at this Eight of Swords and thinking it's like conversations going on around her that she isn't aware of. I'm also thinking something about intrusive thoughts that someone's trying to fight off. Maybe thinking badly, like someone trying to fight negative thinking, negative talking. This is very much giving me like conversations going on behind someone's back that they aren't aware of. Oh, that was weird. Ace of Swords, Two of Wands reversed. All right, you could be hearing from someone that they are going to visit, or someone has planned a visit or vacation or trip or something. This could even be a getaway. I feel like you're going to be told, this is going to sound weird, but it's like being told when someone is going to be arriving, or telling you where you need to go, when someone is going to be there. This is giving me like part of this conversations that you aren't aware of, and then I feel like you are going to be told this is where you're going to go and this is what's going to do. What you're gonna do. This is giving me like weird secret spy mission, or like just a weird mission. I don't know, maybe you work for like the government or whatnot, and like you aren't privy to details, and then they tell you what you need to know to then make whatever plans you have to make. I'm getting someone like waiting to either hear from someone, or like if you're not waiting, you know something is brewing. You know something is coming. You know there's conversations going on behind your back that you aren't aware of. You're waiting to just, for that day and moment where you're like, I know exactly what this is all from and what this is all related to. There's something here about secrets, people holding on to secrets, holding on to ideas, holding on to projects. I also want to say this is something about like if you're not going to be relocated for your job, it could be like your something about like what you're going to do at work is going to change, or I just get like you may have known that someday this was going to happen. Like you knew that you would end up moving up in the company, or you knew you'd end up splitting from the department and going in this direction. You knew the day would come, but it's like finally being told that it's happening. Because someone's been patiently waiting for this to happen, for this change to happen, for this move to happen. It's a forward movement. It's a positive movement. It could be a literal relocation. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups upright, and then the Empress. You could be finding out that someone's pregnant, that they've been trying after being unsuccessful for a while. I feel like someone here needs to know if this, I feel like this is you, Aries. I think you've either worried about how you are viewed by someone, or like if you've doubted your value, you've doubted if they've seen all the things that you bring to the table. But this is telling me that they do see all of it. They see it all. This is giving me a card of someone worrying in their head. Remember, I think I said hamster wheel in the beginning. Someone in their head worried about things, when like there's a true partnership here, a true collaboration, a true understanding. I'm getting like a feeling of coming into safe harbor. Like this is giving me someone really seeing the value of an individual, seeing what they do, seeing what they bring to the table. I think this is Taurus energy. This is giving me a feminine who has some really strong masculine energy, strong, it's gonna sound weird, but like parenting energy. Someone could be a strong parent, or even if you're not a parent, like you have strong parenting abilities. Like if you were to be a parent, you would be a strong parent. Heavily involved. The High Priestess, wow. With the Queen of Pentacles. Pisces energy is here with the Chariot. This is giving me, again, like what I was saying, a change or a move that you knew was going to happen. Even if it was never said to you, it's like you just knew that this move was going to happen, this movement forward, this change was going to take place. Maybe this is becoming a mother, becoming pregnant again, like you've been trying to get pregnant, so you intuitively knew or have been holding in faith that this would happen and this would take place. If it's not about pregnancy, this is about having faith and vigilance, like that what you've been wanting and needing would happen. And I'm hearing Sam Cooke's change is gonna come, which is a really racially charged song, I believe. Yes. Yes. But the song is about things changing. Maybe you've started a new partnership, a new relationship, because this is popping out to me at the bottom. A new job, wow, the Devil is here again. Followed by the Strength. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. You are so valued. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is giving me, like, back to what I was saying, strong parenting. Maybe you have a daycare, or like you take care of a bunch of kids, maybe family members, or maybe you work in education. You take care of a bunch of kids, or you, like the neighborhood kids. You are like the strong parent figure. It's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Even if you aren't an actual parent, someone has those skills, and it is a skill. Not everyone has it in them to be a parent. Wow, Five of Pentacles, swirled out. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, this is kind of funny to me because I started to think this is that change, the movement that I said was happening, that you knew intuitively was going to happen, whether it was a physical movement in like you're relocating, you're changing jobs, but it's giving me like, even if it's relocating within a job, within a living situation. Like I heard, pack your shit up, come on, like you're going off to the next. Maybe you have a work partner or like it's just you and your partner, but I started to think with these cards at the bottom that this is tying into like things that you don't know about, changes that were going to come. Maybe this was you not telling someone about changes that were going to be happening, or I started to think like someone being let in on someone, being told about the change, the move, the something that's happening. And what's funny is I started to think the information is coming from someone, or the message is coming from someone who's hurt you before, Aries, or is the person who's part of why you wanted to move or move on. You know what I mean? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And then the Chariot is here again with the Moon again, which I've already seen earlier. These are both double Cancer cards. You know, I wanted to say like this is something with like all these Cancer cards and the Pisces cards, like deep emotional. When there's a lot of like water signs in a reading, to me it gives me like someone being emotionally invested or involved, having their emotions rocked. This isn't an easy change, or it hasn't been an easy path to get to the place where you're at, where you're finally being given the ability to change or relocate. Queen of Cups reversed. Five of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. This is definitely Knight of Pentacles. This is definitely giving me like leaving something or someone behind. It could be someone and something behind and moving somewhere else. Where you've been, what you've been dealing with, Aries, was emotionally draining. It was emotionally manipulative. Excuse me. At one time, it was all good and it was great, but it wasn't, and it wasn't fulfilling anymore. And then someone opened up their options. They considered their options, and then they found a new partnership. They found a new opportunity. They found someone who said, let me take you out of this state where you've been highly emotional, dealing with a Queen of Cups reversed. Could be a person, could be a situation, just emotionally draining, emotionally sucking the life out of you. Coming out of that energy, coming onto safe land with an offer of stability. You got back on your throne again. You are feeling good again, Aries. And you are holding on to this and you're not letting it go. Maybe someone was a little like knocked off knocked off their throne. If they felt a little bit, and now they feel like they're getting like their groove back, they're getting back again. Four of Wands reverse. This is giving me a lot of work related. Eight of Swords is the beginning card, and that's where we are again. Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Tower, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. I feel like someone has been living a good life or was living a good life, or like it's like you, maybe it's just appearances, but everything that someone has, they were praying for it to end. Maybe it's your workload. Maybe it was like all the responsibilities. I'm also getting a feeling here of like, this is very funny, people trying to get in touch with you, Aries, or wanting to see what you think, Aries, and they aren't able to get close enough to you. Maybe someone or something is blocking you. Like, she is in a little, she's closed off and miserable, kept in this state of not knowing where she's going. She knows she's going forward. She knows something's bound to happen, whether good or bad. And I feel like to the outside world, everything looks perfect, wonderful, 10 of Cups. But someone was praying for, manifesting some sort of ending, some sort of change. And they are willing to go from a 10 of Pentacles to a 5 of Pentacles. This could be taking a pay cut. This could be like losing a status somewhere to start somewhere else. This is giving me like nobody knowing how bad it was, or not knowing how bad it is. The Moon. Not knowing how badly you want the change. It fell right on. Eight of Wands, you're not telling anybody. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, you're just a busy bee going along, going along, going along. But you are not emotionally fulfilled here. Queen of Swords, back to the Seven of Cups. This is giving me quietly maybe looking at other, if this is relationship, this is like quietly finding out a way to exit. Literally, like leave the relationship. But I don't get that. I'm getting more work related for you. Somewhere where you're not emotionally fulfilled, but maybe you are dependent on the paycheck. You haven't communicated that though. This is also giving me like not telling anybody how much work you have to do, or how much work that takes you into the nighttime hours maybe. It's because you're strong, Aries. Someone is strong here. It's so weird that it's like this, but I'm inclined to just say right now that like sometimes when you are a strong individual, and my stomach just made a sound, and that always like goes off when I'm onto something. When you are a strong individual, people either absolutely love you and they see what you bring, and you are inspiring, and you also, depending on what type of person you are, what if you're a strong asshole or if you're a strong, well-intentioned person. I'm talking about a strong, well-intentioned person. People love you or people fucking hate you. And they can't, as adults, we can't just say to each other, especially in a workplace, I don't like you, I hate you. We have to be professional. But what can people do to show that they hate you? They can be emotionally manipulative. They can be verbally manipulative. They can gaslight. They can make your burden harder to bear rather than help lighten the load. They can sabotage success and progress. They can, people will fucking do this too. It's like they will go out of their way to not say, you're doing a good job. Thank you for this. Wow, I don't know what we wouldn't have done without you. You're such a strong person. They will go out of their bloody way, chop off a fucking hand before they would want to say that or admit to that. And it's really sad, and it has nothing to do with the strong individual. It has everything to do with that person, because something in them hates that the strong individual can say and do the things that they feel that they can't do, that they're afraid to do, that they've been told that they couldn't do through some sort of trauma or heartbreak or manipulation done to them. So people will exert energy, will exert their own precious God-given energy trying to fuck up someone and rip down someone who they think is strong, just because that person's strong. 9 times out of 10 too, you have no idea. You have no idea. Even if you think you have an idea, you have no fucking idea what it took for that person who people would deem strong to get to there. We're not just born that way. A lot of shadow work, going through hell, fighting demons, coming back, pulling yourself out of caves, pulling yourself out of dark places, asking for help, giving help, being humble, being smart, recognizing, discerning. This is a person who loves me for me, and they recognize the strength in me, and you're a hating ass bitch because I'm a strong motherfucker and you're not, and you're hating that you can't be like me. You wished you could be like me. This goes for men and or women. I've seen men shit on a woman, and it all comes down to what's going on with them. Sometimes it has to do with their sexuality, but it has to do with them, okay? I've seen men shit on men. I've seen, obviously, I would relate more and understand to women shitting on women. I've been someone who was an unhealed hating ass bitch. I've been on the other end of, there's absolutely no reason why you're giving me this hard of a time besides that you just don't like me. The word discernment. Discern. Where is your energy worth it? There is an Aries here who needs to understand. The people who hate you because you're strong, you can't do anything about. That's an energy vampire. They want to trigger you. They want to suck the life out of you. Change. Five of Pentacles. Change is coming. These are like the cards that were at the beginning. Two of Wands. The Moon reversed. Cancer energy again. Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles reverse. These two just, this, it could be a message, it could be an email, it could be a phone call. It's like, this is going back to, okay, this is the plan. This is what's going to happen. This is what I need you to do. And I feel like it's not going to be pleasant. I feel like this could be doctor's orders. Someone telling you you need to move your body and you haven't moved like that in a while and it's going to hurt. But I'm also getting a feeling of like back to you knew this was inevitably going to come. You knew there would be some sort of loss here, whether it was financial, maybe you really did have to pay money when you separated from something, or it's like when the job changes or you switch responsibilities. Maybe there's a pay cut that comes with that. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I do think you are changing from, you could have been in a role. If this wasn't how it was, this is what it's going to be. You were an Empress in reverse. You were always an Empress, male or female. You were always at that level, but you weren't recognized before. You weren't seen. Six of Cups, the Chariot reversed. Didn't I say dealing with kids too? Someone dealing with kids. I feel like I'm reading backwards right now. I feel like this is the way it was when you thought nothing would change, there was nothing I could do. You could have been working with children, just being a stay-at-home parent with the children. This could have been someone's dream to have children, and that's what you'd been focused on and wanting. I think part of the change is like some sort of shift of responsibilities. Like going from childish shit to like way more it could have been a growth in someone, but way more responsibilities and things that I need to be more on top of and serious about. I'm also thinking this may be what was part of like where this could be that energy that you've been trying to get away from. It was childish shit that you felt like you couldn't escape. You couldn't get away from it. Where you weren't being recognized as the Empress that you are. And this is going back to what I was saying, someone being in a position where there was like emotional manipulation, something or someone, it could be a whole company and just a toxic environment, or a whole family and you needed to get the fuck away from them. You weren't being recognized for who and what you were and what you were bringing to the table. You take a partnership with someone else, or maybe even if you were recognized, because remember what I said? They would fucking cut off their hand before they said how much Aries is valuable to them, how much Aries has done for them. Maybe they damn well did know what you were bringing to the table, but going back to it was a Queen of Cups reverse. This person had emotional issues, shit going on with them, the hating ass energy that, like they're just hating on me because I'm a strong individual, because there's no other thing that I could be doing wrong or have done to you to warrant you to treat me the way that you are treating me. You're just a hating ass hoe. I feel like that was the energy someone was stuck in. They take another partnership. They take another offer. This could be even within the same business or company. You start talking to another team, and that's how this change is made. You are changing, you are going somewhere else. You may have a new leader, and or you completely leave that job and you do take another partnership somewhere else where you don't have to deal with this baloney ever again. Aries, 50 minutes 01 on the dot when I saw that. Please let me know if it resonates. It started it. I don't even have that many cards out here, and I had such a strong message of something to do at work. Change is coming. You knew it would happen if it hasn't happened already, but you know this change was gonna happen. You know this change is coming. Your gut and soul has told you things are gonna have to change. They can't stay this way. This is telling me like it's gonna happen. You're gonna feel like 0 to hero overnight. Like who you always knew you were, what you always knew you were doing for this place, this person, this family, this group is finally going to be recognized. My stomach's going wild as I say this. Have a great rest of Aquarius season, Aries. Make sure you're checking out the other signs in your chart. Thank you so much for your gifts and donations at my Cash App and Venmo. And have a happy Valentine's Day. And happy Super Bowl weekend. I'll talk to you soon.